Hello guys, I'm Fredrik Åkesson, and I play guitar in Opeth, and you're watching Axis Rock at Sweden Rock.
Hi, we're Axis Rock, I'm Sajko, and I get to talk to Fredrik of Opeth. We're at Sweden Rock, and you're playing in just a few hours on the main stage.
Yeah, first time playing there.
Yeah.
So looking forward to it, totally.
And you played here last, was it 2010 or?
I might be wrong, but I think it might have been 08.
Alright.
Maybe 09. Not really sure, something like that.
Yeah, but now you're getting the big stage.
Yeah, I never played the big stage before, so.
Do you feel that that is kind of a proof that you really have accomplished something?
Yeah, in a way, I guess. You should. I don't really think about it, but yeah, of course I do a little bit.
Yeah.
It's cool. I thought about it today because I've actually played all the different stages with different bands. I played with Opeth before on the Sweden stage, right? And then played with Crux on the Zeppelin stage, and then Arch Enemy once on the Sweden stage, and Talisman once on the Sweden stage. So finally get to play the festival stage.
Do you have another huge live experience? If not Sweden Rock is like an accomplishment, then what is your strongest experience?
Like you mean in biggest? For Opeth, I think probably when we played Royal Albert Hall, that was kind of magic to play in that place. And also, yeah, that's one of the highlights, definitely. There's some cool shows coming up this fall, which we're really excited about. Like we're gonna play Konserthuset in Stockholm, which a lot of big hard rock idols for us played in the 70s, like Deep Purple, and I think Rainbow played there with Ronnie Dio and stuff like that. So
very cool, because you're celebrating 25 years.
Yes.
So, and you're not only in Stockholm, you have a few concerts coming up with that anniversary. Yeah,
there's gonna be a few. We haven't. I think there's a few that hasn't been released yet, so there'll be a few more, I think. But yeah, we play in the Palladium in London, which is awesome, like an old theater. I've never been there, but it's supposed to be very cool. So we try to pick places that has a cool atmosphere for these shows, which is a bit more costly for us, but it's all about the anniversary thing, and we want it to be something different. Playing a longer set as well, like a 3-hour set.
Yeah, because you're playing Ghost Februaries.
Yeah, that album in its entirety, and then we do a mix set.
Yeah.
Last time we had this kind of anniversary when we played Royal Albert Hall, it was like a chronological order from the first album to the last that we played, but this time in the mix area we'll probably do something different than that.
Well, because Ghost Februaries turns 10 years also.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we play it in its entirety.
But I was thinking, other than that, if you could choose an album to play live, what would that be? Do you have a favorite Opeth album?
I really enjoy Ghost Reveries, and it's going to be challenging to do that, but if I'm going to pick one that I played on, it would be Watershed. Because we haven't played a lot of those songs lately. I think it's a very cool album, I'm proud of it. So maybe that's going to happen next time when that turns 10 years. I don't know.
Well, it seems like you're a band that's constantly trying to evolve and explore musical possibilities. But do you feel that the sound now, is that the absolute Opeth sound, or is it that evolution that is the thing?
I think it's where we are right now, or where we were when we recorded the album. For the future, we don't really know what the next album is going to be like, and I feel that that's exciting. Like it depends on. It could be something very different, you know. So we just have to wait and see. I think.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah. What is unexpected?
But it's not like we have a formula or a plan that we're going to keep this sound for next album. Or in a way, I think Pale Communion and Heritage is a bit related to each other. Maybe like Ghost Reveries and Watershed is a bit connected too. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Do you see yourself celebrating Pale Communion in 9 years and playing that in its entirety again?
Why not? I think it's a great album. Every song is totally different from one each other, and it's definitely some strong songs in there.
I've heard that you felt that you were a tight unit and that the recording process of the Communion was like you were a happy band. Do you feel that these musicians are the best to play with? Or is it best?
I think we play really good together. You know, we've done so many shows now, and it takes a few shows and recordings to get to know each other musically. You know. But yeah, I think everybody has their goal set. You know, we just want to play as good as we can. You know, and do the best of what we can. So pretty simple answer there, but I think both chemistry-wise and chemically-wise, chemistry-wise and musical-wise, we're a strong unit, absolutely.
And how are you approaching the setlist tonight?
It's going to be a bit of a lot of songs that we did on the European and Scandinavian tour in the fall last year. We changed one song maybe, but it's going to be a couple of one from the new album, of course, and a couple of songs from that, and then a mix. We try to play one song from each album always, but it's impossible with a set length. But tonight we have 1.5 hours, so we cover some. It's a lot of heavy stuff, like old stuff, and it's some new stuff. So it's going to be a pretty compact, intense set, I think.
Yeah. Since you're playing a lot of the heavy stuff, do you think about going back to the roots in some way?
I don't think we'll go back trying to copy something that's been done before. It has to be in some new kind of way. Otherwise it feels a bit cheesy, I think.
Of course.
And I know Michael feels that way too, since he's the pilot of the band, you know. So, I mean, we don't shy away from that period. We love it, and we love to play those songs, but it's just a matter of, I guess, Mike as a songwriter doesn't want to repeat himself and trying to do the same type of album over and over.
Well, since you changed your sound a bit with the last two albums, it seems like you've become even more successful. Is it true?
I guess in a way, if you look at chart positionings, the latest one has the best results in the entire Opeth career. So then again, the music industry is totally different today from 10 years back in a way, when you sell like units of albums. So, but yeah, it's great, you know, that people still like it, even though we stretched the limits a little bit and we push things a bit, you know, and some people are upset about that, but I think it has to do with that we're trying to do something different every time. Especially Mike, who is the main songwriter as well. It's kind of that's what he wants to do, you know.
Do you care about the critics at all?
Yeah, absolutely. I read reviews, but I don't spend that much time on the internet watching comments on different sites and stuff like that. Because, I mean, it's always negative, but it's fine, you know. It's still 9 albums with the more growl stuff, so we play that stuff, you know, like maybe 70% of the set, something like that. So I think the new material along with the old stuff goes along really well in a mix live. It gives the set like more dynamics, and I think the new stuff is heavy. Some of the stuff is really heavy, but in a different way, you know. So, and I think the new songs becomes a little bit heavier live as well. It's a bit more live.
Everyone gets a bit of what they want.
Absolutely, yeah. We did a tour when we released Heritage. We had this idea that we're only going to do old songs without growl, and that, when we thought about that, it was kind of a bit wrong. But if you look in the back mirror, it was cool that we did it and stick to it, because that was in a way a very different tour that we will never do again. But after that, we figured we want everybody to, you know, hear their favorite songs, play the classics, you know.
Thank you very much, and have a great gig at the biggest stage.
Thank you.